You can't even see. You can't even see. But what I can see is this stupid email here. You may or may not have received one of these if you're a YouTube channel, but you may have seen other people complain about it. Basically, this is YouTube's response to the backlash it was receiving from the whole Logan Paul debacle, in which, if you don't know, and I won't really go over it, the idiot goes to another country, acts like an ass, and films stuff that he really shouldn't, including, allegedly, a dead body. And of course, he was one of their largest YouTubers on the platform, still is, and will still probably do really strong. But YouTube's like, you know what? We need to change. Here, we gotta change up what we're doing. So we're gonna just make sure smaller channels can't also act like an ass and make a shit ton of money. That's essentially what they're doing here. Your channel, this isn't my personal channel, this is my work channel, which I've blurred out here, but is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months or 1,000 subs, and as a result, you'll lose your monetization tools. What does that do, my friend? What does that do? How does that change the platform, except it just means you guys are paying out less money? And they said, you're to learn more here. Oh, we're gonna update this in February 2018. Okay, that's a month from now. Okay, cool. But if I scroll down, I'm pretty sure they're like, oh, I don't know where it was. Here it is. The additional changes part. 2017 marked a tough year for many of you, with several issues affecting the community and the revenue earned from advertising. God, I can't read. It really ruins my point here. But look, they're here, 6 figures. These are the big guys you're talking about. We're talking about the small channels here. We're making changes to address the issues affecting the community in 2017 so we can prevent bad actors, aka Logan Paul, aka Jake Paul, aka every other stupid channel like him, from harming the inspiring and original creators around the world that are trying to make their living on YouTube. So what we're gonna do again, we're gonna continue to monetize these big guys' channels, but little guys, you step out of line just a little bit, you're fucked. Original creators. God, you don't really care, YouTube. I truly don't think you care. Look, I mean, this is a good point here. There are a lot of spammers, there are a lot of impersonators, and there are a lot of like weird smaller channels that just make this weird kind of, I don't know, just like uncomfortable content. I'm fine with you taking steps to preventing that, but you realize you're lumping in the small bad apples with basically the bread and butter of your smaller audience or your smaller content creators there. I mean, the fact that you guys don't really give too much of a heads up about all these changes here, I mean, it's just weird to think that you guys think that this is gonna be the answer, the end all to your problems here of what you've created, these little monsters you've created on your channel here. All right, so now I'm gonna take this clip and put it in here because that's where I'm like, I don't know where the clip is. Like, only 90% of those people who were affected were making more than $100 like in the year anyway, so they wouldn't have gotten paid. So what? So what? This still makes absolutely no sense. Like, there's no justification to this. The person who did fuck up, my friends, what's his fucking name? Logan fucking Paul. Let's take a look at his stats. Okay, so everything is gonna be talking about ending his career. I fucking doubt it. Let's do this. Please don't autoplay. Fuck. But let's look at the stats. It's almost 16 million. Focus. Million subs. Oh my god. And his brother too. Just all these cancerous channels on the side here. God damn. YouTube, you created these monsters. I'm not trying to rant. But it's absolutely stupid. Like, this is not the answer. We value your opportunity to earn money. Do you really? Or is it just you think this is the answer to stopping channels with 60 million subscribers who target little children from continuing that? It's like, Oh, so we have huge ass channels that are so bad. How do we prevent that from continuing to happen? Well, we're gonna stop letting them make some kinds of content. But we're also gonna make sure that small channels just suck. Now again, luckily this hasn't happened on my official channel, like what you're watching this on. But it's happening to a bunch of other smaller channels. Like if I go to my Instagram, I'll bet you there's a bunch of people, at least there were this morning, come on. Really? Really? So of course it doesn't actually decide to show up on my computer, but I was able to find one of the posts again. But here's a cool dude that makes cool content, and he's growing really quickly if it'll fucking focus. But he's hit with it too, and I don't think that's really fair, because we all know he's gonna do well in the future, and he's doing well right now, making out good content. He's not putting out really cancerous shit like some of these other content creators, but you know what? To hell with him, right? Really, there needs to be change in how YouTube handles like the backlash it's getting right now, and what happens when you do have someone that's completely out of line, especially someone with such an outreach, right? But again, we're talking about huge ass channels. Why do we need to hurt the little guys? Again, luckily it hasn't happened to me, but it could have. I don't rely on this for income, and obviously these smaller channels aren't relying on it for income either. But for people who are trying to get in the business of becoming a full-time YouTuber and stuff like that, don't you think this just kind of disincentivizes them to kind of pursue that? They're like, oh snap, I have to wait till I get to 1,000 subs before the fun really happens. I mean, it's that little bit of money that you see yourself accumulating when you're smaller that you're like, you know what? This kind of dream of becoming a YouTuber is kind of possible. Not easy, but possible. This is YouTube taking another step to be like, you know what, just we need you to stay down here, just chill out. You want to get up here, but no.